Alright, let's start another reading vlog. So, I went to El Paso, and as I do, I hit up the romance bookstore because, of course, I did. At this point, is anybody surprised? I don't think so. So, where the hell did I put this bag at, though? Okay. Here we have the goods. Let's see, first item we have For Whom the Bell Tolls. I do not remember what this one's about, but I have seen this around online, so I think I had it on my TBR anyways. So I must have thought it sounded interesting enough for that. So, anyways, this was on my TBR. And so I bought a copy. Then, this book was straight up an impulse buy. Because I've never heard of this. Let's see. The Dread Descendant. This cover was giving something that I thought I needed, apparently. The description in the back doesn't tell you a lot either, other than the last sentence says he was death incarnate, and I think that's what sold me. So, anyways, I guess I'm gonna be giving this a go. Never heard of it. Never heard of it, but it was in the fantasy romance section, which we all know is what it is here. So I got those too. And then I got some extra goodies because of course I did. I got this piratey bookmark because we all know that that's my shit. Even though, you know, maybe we don't all know, but I do like pirate books. So anyways, I got this one, the pirate ship, and it's like, it's that smooth texture. The matte. It's been mattified. But for the soft touch. It's the soft touch stuff. I know this stuff. Come on. If my brain will work. So anyways, yeah, these both have the soft touch effect on them. Or like, yeah, anyways. But this one, we got a little sword. Thought it was very cute. And then got one more sticker that I thought was very cute. Queen of Books. I mean, need we say anything? It just felt very fitting. So, yeah, that's the haul. And I think in this vlog, we're gonna end up going off of the we're gonna go off TBR. And because when I made the TBR, I forgot that it was Pride Month. So now, we're gonna stuff some Pride reads into this. So, because it is June. It is June. It is the month. So, I think, I mean, obviously I still have to finish reading Heat of the Everflame, but I think we're also gonna shove in a couple of other things like, Heaven Official's Blessing. I think it is finally time to crack into this. Because what better month to read Dame than Pride Month? So, yeah, here we go. We're gonna try and give this one a go. I think, if not in this vlog, the next one. Because, yeah, definitely gonna vlog myself reading this one. And we're also going to continue with Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. So, Volume 2. This one is on my astrology reading challenge TBR. So, you know, we're gonna get that one. And I believe this one was probably on my 25 and 25, I believe. So, you know, 2 birds, 1 stone. It was the right time. It is now the right time. So, anyways, those might make an appearance in this vlog. So, there's that. And I also started another book, but I'll probably get a little bit further before I update y'all on that one. But yeah, we are mixing it up this time. Alrighty, so I have been reading. We have plenty of updates. So, A Lady for a Duke. This is the book I was talking about that I wanted to get a little bit further before we updated. This book is Tearjerker Juice. This one, it's sad. So our main girl, our lead woman here, she is trans, and so or she finds out that her old friend that she knew from back in the war is going through it. Basically, like, he's got the shell shock, as they called it back in the day, I think, the PTSD. He's seeing, sometimes he's back in the war in his head and stuff, and he's having a really bad time. So, you know, they decide to go, she's a lady's companion now, so she goes with her sister-in-law to check on him. And it's like really rough because he thinks that she's dead. He thinks that she died in the war. And, you know, she's like, do I tell him? Do I not tell him? Is that just going to make it worse? Like, you know, there's a lot of questions. Because his friend is right there. The one that he is, like, constantly, like, basically kind of crying about. That he thinks she's dead. And they were basically, like, besties back in the day. And so it's, like, really weird. Because now she's basically, like, consoling him and shit and talking to him. And to him, that's a rando. But, for her, she's like, no. She knows everything about this dude, basically. So, it's an interesting and sad time in this story. And I'm just like, I mean, this book's kind of thick for romance, but I'm just like, he's gonna have to find out at some point. And I just know it's going to be the saddest shit ever. Not saddest, but like, you know, there's gonna be happy tears. I just know it. So anyways, this book is like hitting the feels so far. It's historical romance. And man, yeah, it's just sad. It's sad. This book is so sad. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna end well, obviously. It's a romance, it has to. So, yeah. That is Sadness Juice. And then, I started, because I have to, you know, still make progress on my regular TBR. I finally started Golden Sun. And, you know, so far I would say it's a little bit better. It's definitely better and doesn't make me cringe every other page like Red Rising did. So it's better. The sexism is more low-key this time. But, I don't know. The vibe of this one definitely feels different. But, no less chaotic. But in a different way than the first one was, because the first one was just like murder hobo galore. Like if you were playing D&D with murder hobos, that was the first one. This one is basically like now there's murder hobos in society. Like now they're not actually set to kill each other, except they still want to anyway. So the murder hobo-ness is still there. They're still acting like freaking brutes and being crazy, and you know they're still on a mission to take down the golds from within. So at the part I'm at, he's definitely still starting shit. He has started shit and these people are acting like absolute fucking animals and thugs. Ridiculous. They're supposed to lead society, and they really have no control over their anger, and their egos are out of control. So anyways, yeah, the power has gone to these people's heads, that's for damn sure. So, yeah, the way that Daryl's getting himself out of his little pickle that he has found himself in is some bullshit. Violence solves everything in this man's life, apparently. Anyways, so that's Golden Sun. Because, you know, I had to make progress more into that. And now, for the one you probably actually cared about the most, Heat of Everflame. I am significantly further in this. I don't think I'm even halfway, technically. Like, this book is so damn thick. Let's see, I'm at chapter 38, which is on page 386. But given that this is an 800-page book, I'm not even halfway. But, like, man, I'm at a part in here where I just want to keep reading because I need to know what the fuck is going on. Because we have really dragged out. Man, these books some parts are very dragged out, let me tell you. Because there's some fucking drama with Luther, and he's acting like an emo little kid. And, like, there's some stupidity. I mean, when is there not stupidity? Because DM in this book is getting my fucking nerves again. She doesn't. She's like, we all need to be so honest with each other and blah blah blah. But is she honest with anybody? No. Does she actually even let people talk when they're trying to tell her the truth? No. She cuts them off. So she's not listening or paying attention. Like, there are things that are so fucking obvious in front of her face that people don't even gotta tell her, and she's not putting two and two together because she does not think beyond herself. And now Luther's acting like a little emo kid because God knows what reason. This is the one thing that I can't discern in this whole book, that like she doesn't know something's up with Luther. He doesn't want to fucking explain what the fuck is up, and it's looking real sus where I'm at. So I don't know what kind of shit Luther did. But he did something, and now he's feeling guilty about it. And I don't know what the fuck it is. They haven't explained yet, but I need to know. I need to know what the fuck's going on with these freaking more grown-ass people acting like children, honestly. This girl's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah. Taryn has been, Taryn tried to straight up tell her some shit, and then, like, he has basically told her, like, 5 different ways. But has the girl put 2 and 2 together? I don't think so. If it's not right there in front of her, she doesn't, like... If somebody doesn't tell her directly, but then she don't even let them tell her directly because she doesn't want to fucking pay attention. She's like, no, hold on. No, bitch. You let somebody else fucking talk for 2 seconds. Like, literally. People ain't even gotta finish the sentence. She cut him off and I knew exactly what the fuck he was trying to say. It was painfully obvious, and she's still later like, girl, shut the fuck up. Anyway, so I don't like Dia. She's a dumbass. She's just so dumb. She's so dumb, man. She's like, and it's painfully obvious the other stuff, but she's like not. I mean, she admits though. She kind of admits in this book that, like, yeah, she's not the best at paying attention, or like she kind of admits that she's like really good at being delulu. That's the part. She's really good at being delusional about herself, and she's all wrapped up in that instead of listening to anybody else. But you know, I guess that's character growth. So she's finally acknowledging that, yeah, maybe she's kind of not good at not being delusional as hell. So anyways, because once again, she is kind of low-key trying to be delusional about some other shit that should be painfully obvious to everybody else too. So anyways, this is some bullshit. Everybody is kind of dumb, and I wish they put 2 together, and this book would not need to be 800 pages if people would just put 2 together a little bit faster. But these people are not thinking very well. They're all up in their fields about stupid shit, and now this book is 800 pages. So that's that. We'll come on here. Luther better have a damn good reason for this little emo kid crybaby rant shit he's doing. He's not even ranting, but like he's acting like a fucking little kid. Like emo shit. He acting like an emo teenager, and I need him to fucking act like an adult, get his shit together, because it's getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. You're supposed to be a grown ass man. Fucking y'all need to handle your shit. Y'all need to handle your shit. Anyway, so those are the updates. Yeah, they're not fucking around. Let me bullshit, bro. I begin to Okay, so I just got up, but I finished Heat of the Everflame yesterday. Like, finally. I feel like this book was just so long. Because, I mean, not in the second half. Like, the second half, I felt like it finally, like, was doing things and getting somewhere. The beginning half of this book. So, remember how I was like, Luther better have a damn good reason for this shit? No. His I am so annoyed. I'm so annoyed with that bullshit. Like, it was childish, it was emo, it was angsty teenager bullshit. Like, no, it did not feel like grown-ass adults dealing with shit. It felt like teenagers. But, but then I locked in the, like, the second half because we finally actually dealt with world stuff. And once again, DM's a dumbass. But you know what? Honestly, her and Luther deserve each other because why in the hell he's doing this stupid shit? And then, like, oh my god, they just, so much of like, we need to be honest with each other. And then are they? Are they? Not really. Not really. There's always missing information, missing truths. This girl isn't thinking about anybody but herself. And then, like, they're both just overly dramatic. Like, I really don't care about the relationship anymore. It's just filler at this point to me. Like, I'm here more for the fantasy part, not the romance part. Like, I just want to know what's going on in the world and what's about to happen to the whole entire world because things are getting ridiculous. And also, DM is still stupid in this whole book. If she didn't have reliable people, I mean, somewhat reliable people around her, it would be the most ridiculous thing. So, like, straight up lying to her brother, and then, like, no, she just conveniently forgot his most important things, and then deal. Oh my god, just. DM barges into somebody's room and is like, hey, we need to talk. And then she proceeds to talk the whole time and cut them off every single time when they try to answer or respond or say anything. I'm like, that's not a conversation. She doesn't know how to have a conversation. She doesn't know how to speak to people and listen. All she knows how to do is monologue. Like, shut the fuck up. She cuts everybody off, and her mom is just as bad as she is. I hate her mom. I hate her mom, and I do not like her very much. Like, she is not... This is not a likable MC to me. Oh my god, damn, it drives me insane. Like, I'm not here for the characters. I'm not here for the romance. I am here for the overall plot of what's happening to the world at this point. Like, that's the part I care about. I do not care about their stupid relationship dynamics because it is stupid, it is childish, and I do not care anymore. So anyways, I mean, but they're similar in that they're both gonna just do stupid shit like as if their lives don't matter, and then he has the audacity to call her out like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Every situation he's like, yes, I will throw my life on the line for every little stupid thing. I'm like, bro, can you use your brain for like 2 seconds? Seriously, can either of them just use their brain for like 2 seconds? No, they don't. Not him either. Not really. I mean, at least he seems to care about people a little bit more than she does because she doesn't even think. She literally does not think about other people. No. She's just like, oh my god, I gotta go see my mom, blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, I get that. But then, you know, if it's not like right in front of her, she's not thinking about them. Like, her brother had every reason to be mad at her. Everybody else has every reason to be mad at her. Because she just keeps doing stupid shit. And, like, they try to explain to her, like, no, you can't be doing this because you're making my life harder, and she does not care. She does not care. So, yeah, DM's a selfish brat, and I'm really over her bullshit. But the way this ended, shit, dude. The way this book ended. Absolute cliffhanger. I like... Burn of the Everflame, I don't know when the fuck that's supposed to come out, but that better be the last one, I swear to god. I need my toxic relationship with the series to fucking end at this point because I just want to know the story. I just want to know the story. I am so tired of yelling in my head and sometimes even out loud to where my cats would look at me like I'm crazy. Yelling at DM like, girl, can you get your head out of your ass? Can you put two and two together? Can you think about anything beyond like your own bullshit in this moment, please? She doesn't like like in this book she goes around and has to deal with like all the leaders in the different areas and stuff, and just like you could see the Sofo shit from a million miles away. Like, they're literally known for being sneaky backstabby, and she's just over here like, la di da da da, we were best friends. Like, oh, someone who's finally being civil toward me. I'm like, that's not... You think the leader of that whole region is not also gonna have some shit up their sleeves? Really? You're the only one... She's literally the only one that doesn't, because she's the only one that doesn't pay attention or think anything through. She's not strategic at all. At all. Like, the only thing is that, like, yes, she's well intentioned. That's it. That's it. Like, she's so dumb though. She's so dumb. She's not sneaky. She's not a good liar. All, like, no. Mm-mm. I think the only thing that's happened over the series is that she's starting to see the consequences of some of her actions. Like, they're coming back to her, and she's been like, oh, maybe I didn't handle that correctly. Yeah, but okay, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to change? Are you going to do anything about it? Or are you just going to keep being an obnoxious brat? It seems like it's going to be the obnoxious brat route. So, anyways, she's dumb. She's dumb, and her stupidity is catching up to her, and I just need to know how this is going to end. Because, yeah, no, she is not good at politics, political maneuvers, none of it. None of it. She's bad at it. So bad. And then she doesn't even listen to her advisors. Not really. And she's given, like, Vance still a problem. Remus still a problem. Like, girl, you want to go to war, but you don't want to kill anybody. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Like, you're going to have to. And if there was ever a time when you need to be striking somebody down, it's probably those two. Like, come on. Come on. But no, she's letting everybody play her for a fucking fool. Instead of just, like, you know, doing anything remotely strategic. Like, you are in charge now. You're supposed to be. Well, she's not even in charge. She's supposed to be in charge, but is she acting like somebody in charge? No. Is she doing things she needed to do in order to stay in charge? No. Like, just... if you want these certain things to happen, you're gonna have to, like, people are just like, well, what are you willing to sacrifice? Apparently not much. Apparently not much at all. She says she talks a big talk, but she don't walk the walk. So, anyways, I'm very annoyed. I'm just very annoyed with her because she's still delusional as hell. Delusional and dumb. So, anyways, I'm gonna switch back to reading more of this. Let's see. So far, this is intense and ridiculous. Talking about people doing ridiculous things. Darrow is just out here risking it, life and limb for... I mean, at least he has a reason. He is willing to kill people, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I don't know. At least with this, he's at least putting two... He at least puts 2 and 2 together, unlike DM over here, so... we're just gonna see. But honestly, I would like to finish that one before the vlog is over, but we'll see, because I might just switch over and finally read this this manhwa, because I just need a breather from people's shenanigans and stupidity. I mean, I think this one's gonna have shenanigans and stupidity, but in a different way. But in a different, more palatable way. So anyways, those are the plans, and hopefully we will get another book done before this vlog is over, because yeah. Alrighty, y'all. So I didn't really get that much reading done as I was hoping, but I'm also just not in a reading mood right now, because guess what came in the mail? So yes, no, I just really want to get to this. We'll just start the vlog with the remaining books, I guess, because this is happening. I have to open this immediately. So that's that. Yeah, so, you know, we'll start the next vlog, hopefully finishing some stuff. But anyways, it is time for me to play on my Switch. So, yes, I will see y'all next time.